You have found the shout out show. This is definitely the nerdiest shout out show. That's right. This is the shout out show where I, thank all of the new subscribers and followers and whatnot. And then we get into viewer mail. That's right. All right. So we're going to do the thing. Let's hit it, shall we? Okay, so preamble, we gotta do the thing to explain the stuff. First things first, we have to explain how this works. The shout-out show, as I like to call it, is, I see that somebody is following and I say, hey, thanks for following, or hey, thanks for subscribing, or as soon as I can figure it out, hey, thanks for smashing the Rumble button. I still don't know how to tell who's done that, but the key factor to that is if you have done something publicly, then I can acknowledge you for it and say thanks. The hidden subtext there is if you have your YouTube settings set to private, then I can't see that you have subscribed aside from the larger number in the subscription count. So that's fine if you want to stay anonymous, totally your thing, and I just can't say thanks properly. If you do still want to thanks, then, leave a comment or something, because that's the only way I'm going to be able to see it. That's a number of nerds have done it previously. More nerds will very likely do it in the future. So that is the way you do it. There is a more direct way to get interaction here on the channel, and that's when we do our live shows. There will not be a live show probably this week or next week, so we're going to be about 2 weeks without a live show. But normally the live show happens 7:30 Friday night, and that's where you can talk about the things and, join the conversation and interact with the news directly. All of that, I think that's everything, covers my ass. Let's get into the thank yous. So shout outs for there is nothing on the secondary socials, just the primary social, which is YouTube. And again, if I could ever figure out Rumble, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to thank probably each one of you individually. It'll be a really running through a list at that point, but either way, YouTube, main channel, we have one new subscriber with public settings, and that is vikingshelm. Thank you very much, nerd, for the follow. On the secondary channel, we have 3 new subscribers with their stuff set to public, and they are RazerUnleashed, Bonky Bonkster, I dig it, and Marc Elliot R. Thank you very much, nerds, for the follows, the subscribes, the interactions, all the stuff. That's what we have for the shout out portion. So let's get into viewer mail, comments, and things. So first up these are all from the secondary channel, all from the Nerd News channel. The first one is on the Star Wars movie suggestion from last week, or from 2 weeks ago rather. Arturo Trejo says, Arturo's left a number of comments before. I'm pretty sure if it's the same dude, because reading it sounded very, very familiar. Anyway, this is what Arturo has to say.
I have the perfect movie idea. Will Smith and Chris Rock play 2 main heads of Crips and Bloods. Will Smith a Blood and Chris a Crip, with a twist in the end where it's revealed that they're both homosexuals and they end up falling in love and living happily ever after. Better than Moonlight? You bet your ass.
Sure. I don't know what that has to do with Star Wars, but yeah, okay, let's do that. I don't know. Sometimes I think people leave comments just specifically to see if I will actually react to the comment, and yes, I will. Next, I like these. Next, we have, oh no, I missed one. Oh no, but we'll reference it. So whatever. The Quickie reaction to the new Buckcherry track from 2 weeks ago, because I've been really horrible about keeping up with things because the last couple of weeks have been kind of horrible for me. Anyway, so Buckcherry quick reaction. We have the first one, the big one, was from Ghost, a person identifying themselves as Ghost on the YouTubes, and Ghost says, imagine being a Buckcherry fan. Cry laughing emoji, cry laughing emoji, cry laughing emoji, etc., etc., etc. Yeah. I don't know if there are are there really? Obviously they're selling records because they keep putting out singles that keep getting media coverage, so somebody cares about Buckcherry, but who? That is my question. Who is listening to these new Buck Cherry records? I don't know. There was another comment on this video, and I can't believe I skipped it in the notes. I apologize to whoever that person was, but effectively their comment was very similar to this one, so it would be probably a similar answer. Anyway, the next video we have comments on, we have Dungeons & Dragons Honor Amongst Thieves, the super nerdy hot take from, I think, also 2 weeks ago. Actually, no, I think it got posted last week properly. That's when it was supposed to go up. Anyway, so super nerdy hot take about Dungeons & Dragons. I don't think Dungeons & Dragons is going to make $1 billion. And we got a comment from Cassie Russo. Cassie says, I still haven't watched Avatar because of the hype. I don't know. I'm assuming because you didn't specify that you mean the first Avatar and by extension Avatar 2, to which I will reply, you're not missing much. Like, they look beautiful. Graphically, they are spectacular. You know, all of the CG and such, but by and large, yeah, I could have never watched the first Avatar movie and my life would be no different than it is today. And I haven't watched Avatar 2 either, because obviously I'm a huge fan. So, yeah, I must agree. You're not really missing much. There's no reason to really lose sleep over not having seen Avatar 2, or Avatar 1 even. And then our other one is from the Quickie reaction to the new Fit for an Autopsy song. It's not in the notes. I don't remember what the name of the song was, but it's a great song. I really, really dig it. I really, really, really dig it. Hellfire, maybe? Yeah, so Spartachrys is the person who left the comment, and Spartachrys says, it's absolutely amazing sounding. I've already seen it live, and I'm absolutely blown away by how badass this band is. Huge fan for years, and it's great to see people still know what music is. I really like it when people appreciate my taste in music. Thank you for liking me and giving me your approval. Now, I mean, obviously, I have a YouTube channel, so there's at least a little bit of that kind of feeling there. But yeah, I think Fit for an Autopsy is one of the better deathcore bands that's come out in the last decade. The last probably 2 decades. The earlier deathcore bands just didn't really do a whole lot for me. Job for a Cowboy was good, but that's about as deathcore as I got for it. Well, no, I guess Whitechapel and blah, blah, blah. So yeah, either way, Fit for an Autopsy is great. I totally agree. I would love to see them live. I don't know when I'm going to get that opportunity because I've got a couple other higher profile concerts to go to over the course of the next few months, assuming I can still do that, what with all of the personal stuff going down in my life these days. But yeah, super stoked about Fit for an Autopsy new music as well. So thank you very much for the interaction. That is where the shout out show ends, nerds. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being part of this and, you know, all of the interactions and all that stuff. Don't forget to find me on the socials. That finds its way into these shows as well. Just not very often because I don't put as much effort into the social media as I would like to, because I try to pay bills as well. But yeah, so thank you very much, nerds. We'll see you in the next one. Before we go, always remember that if it's generally nerdy, it's probably here, and I'm gonna shout you out.